Now, it seems to moi that we have had a spicy and provocative topic this week, and it really is turning our life and our will over to the care of God, and what that means individually to each and every one of us, and that to whatever degree we have done it. And I would say probably all of us have done it to a very large degree, that we're still just scratching the surface because we remember that we're dealing with infinite good, infinite light, infinite love, and you can take any amount out of infinity and you still have infinity left over. That's a hard one for the mortal, rational human mind, isn't it? We can take any amount out of God, so to speak, in the infinite, and however much we've gotten, there's always infinity left over. So this giving ourselves over and to receive and to connect and align, to experience, to express, to expand God's will is always an endless upward sweep. And there will be great challenges in that journey. And there's one particular line that's even my friend, spiritual author Emmett Fox, 100 years ago dealt with in depth. And I think it goes right to the heart of the matter. It certainly does for me, and it certainly has this week in a way that's been um, very, it's been very awakening, very rude awakening for me. But it's the line that says, "Lead us not into temptation." Isn't that a crazy line? Lead us not into temptation, as if it's not us I'm not leading myself into temptation. It says, when we pray that prayer, it says, "Lead us not into temptation." It's as if really God's going to lead us into temptation. The infinite is going to lead us into temptation, source. And uh, boy, it really takes some wrapping one's mind, but it's the higher we go up in consciousness, the more we expand, the more wonderful, brilliant, and amazing we become. There's always the great trouble or character defect or problem at the core of our soul that's just always waiting there to get us. Now, Earth is a recovery planet, and some people recover from alcoholism, some people recover from depression, some people recover from ignorance, some people recover from food, some people recover from codependent relationships, some people recover from depression and self-pity. Some people, there's just so many things to recover from. But whatever it is, once we've made a good deal of progress on it, it's always there waiting to get us. In the recovery movement, we say our disease, drinking or addiction, is out in the parking lot doing push-ups, waiting to get us again. And it's an odd way of thinking about it, isn't it? But, for some it's drinking, for some it's food, for some it's sex, for some it's gambling, for some it's anger, for some it's, uh, there's so many things obviously it can be, but man, it is just there waiting for us. And it's interesting. Some of us in the recovery movement, and again, I've been around for a little while, and some people, they just sober up almost immediately, and the temptation to drink goes away immediately and fully, and they almost never have to deal with it ever again. And for others, it's an entirely different experience, and it's simply, I guess, in the mind and the will of God and the individual. But some people really have to fight it, and yet I'm one of the fortunate, lucky ones. It's like I, when I quit drinking, the obsession just went away. I've hardly ever been tempted, but man, there's something else at the core of my soul, and I don't need to talk about what it is. It's not what it is. It's just that it is. And as I get stronger and healthier, and man, the old temptation of the old way, the old problem, the old dilemma, the old malady at the core of my soul, man, it will come back in a host of ways. And it revisited this week, and God, the temptation and the struggle and the withdrawal, as I realized that it was back, and how it could just take me out, and it would, and yet it's the most tempting thing in the world. It's the thing that seems like it's the best, but it's just a roaring lion. And one more opportunity to be led not into temptation, and to do my best, to realize I'm powerless over something, and to move in the right direction, and to I guess here's what I'm trying to say, not let anything get in the way between me and my conscious contact with my higher power. The commitment to not let anything get between me and my conscious contact with my higher power, and how easily that can happen, how easily I can slip into it, how tempting it is, and how incredibly painful it is. And so I'm learning, class is in for me. I hope this topic this week was interesting. And if it was like, God, this is the weirdest week ever, and come on, Greg, talk about something more interesting for me. I'll do my very best, I promise. But I hope you got something out of it. Many blessings, and we can talk about it tomorrow. And go have a blessed and fortunate day. I'll see you all later.